Good morning and welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's been cooling off a lot lately. I'm sure in the next couple of weeks there's probably gonna be some ice forming along the river here, so when I get out while I have the chance. And this stretch up through here, actually, what I recall from the last couple of years, has been really good as the water cools off and we're just getting into winter. So I'm gonna go up through here. I have a skirted football jig here with a little Zman Finesse crawl on there, green pumpkin. We're gonna see if we can get some smallmouth to bite. It's definitely that time of year where I'm not looking to get a lot of bites. I'm just happy to at least get one, that way I'm not getting skunked. The river has come up a little bit, so I don't know how that's gonna affect the fishing. It should help it a little bit, but again, I think a lot of these bass are starting to get into their wintering holes. So if we can just get on one today, that would be a success. There's one. One thing I've come to find too this time of year is you're not going to get as many bites. One thing you are going to get some better quality, especially when it gets into the heart of winter. There we go, first one of the day. Nice golden color to it, nice belly on it. It's a fish getting ready to winter right there. Thanks for the fight, bud. Now, just personally, I'll fish all year long as I can in December, January. Like I said, the times that you can't, whenever the air temps are so cold, you have ice built up on your line, or the bank gets an ice line through it and you can't really lift a fish up over that ice without snapping your line. So as long as that's not happening, I fish all year round. And again, it just seems like the bigger ones have to stay big, so they stay roaming and they don't really stay in the holes with the other fish. But in the winter, I've caught some really good quality size smallmouth out of the Susquehanna during some of the coldest times of the year. This is also one of the times of the year where sensitivity means the most, so definitely use a sensitive rod. I'm actually using a bull bay rod Stealth Sniper. This is a 7-foot medium light fast. And I definitely go braid to Floro leader. Again, just trying to feel every bite that I can, because this time of year, it's gonna be a mushy bite. They're not gonna smack it like they do usually in the spring, summer, and fall. So if you can just feel this little bit of ticks, and you just lift up, and if you feel weight, it's usually a fish or it's a snag, but hook sets are free. So definitely send a hook, because you might end up catching one just like that. And as it gets really cold, one of the best waters to fish are like eddies, where it's really calm. The fish don't want to be out there fighting the current and exerting their energy, because again, the food sources kind of diminish a little bit in the winter. So the bass can't really replenish that energy that they're burning in the current. So they're going to stay in the eddy areas. There's more softer water. But I don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, we're definitely close. Again, I don't know how cold the water temps are, but I'd definitely say low 40s, if not high 30s right now. I think the worst part of this year is the wind. Not only is it cold, but that wind just cuts right through your clothing and your hands and everything else. But I'm going to continue to work up this bank. Again, this might be a short video, just a few catches, because again, it's that time of year. But if you stay persistent and dedicated and you get out and you want to catch fish, like I said, there's a good chance you'll get on a good one. But again, just be prepared, because it's probably not going to be many fish, but it's still a great feeling of accomplishment whenever you catch a good one this time of year. Also, a quick question for you guys. So I'm considering doing some merch, such as some hoodies. So if you'd be interested in an angler's anchor hoodie, please leave it in a comment below, because I'm just wondering how many of you would actually be interested in something like that. Got a fish? Nope. There we go. There's another one. Another good one too. Like I was saying, you might not find many, but they're going to be on the better quality side. Number 2 today. Thanks for the fight, bud. I know a lot of anglers have their personal preference for cold water. I just like to throw something low and slow, whether it's a Ned rig or a skirted football jig like this, and a plastic that really doesn't have too much movement. And the reason I like skirted jigs is because of these small little strands of plastic or rubber, because even when it's sitting there, the current in the water kind of makes it flow a little bit, which gives it just a subtle little bit of movement. Again, it's not doing too much, because again, everything that's in the water as far as bait, it's going to be moving slow. Plus, when you drag these slow, you let it sit for a couple seconds, if there's a bass around, it's going to come towards that bait, and it doesn't have to fly into it. If you're reeling it too fast, a lot of these fish are just not going to chase a bait with the water being so cold. So throwing something low and slow, definitely, in my personal opinion, is key this time of year. Oh, I just got walloped right there. That was actually a really solid hit. Didn't get a hook in them, I know that, but ironically, that was one of the more aggressive bites. Oh man, hit it again. Got him that time. I kind of felt, oh, he pulled off. I kind of felt the thud, and I let him eat it. I saw the side of him. That was a decent one, probably as big as the last one I just caught there. I like these little windows where the wind stops. I keep getting these spurts of wind where it's just bone chilling, and then it goes away. You can actually feel the sun warming your hands up a little bit. I'm gonna make a few more casts here and see if we can get on another one. That's another tip I can give you guys. It's this time of year, don't be afraid to make multiple casts in one area, because again, these fish aren't really moving around too fast. So it just might be the right cast, the right place, and that fish finally wants to eat it. Something just took my pinchers off. I thought I had a bite right there. Alright guys, I'm gonna go warm my hands up, but once again, the name of the game this time of year is just patience. That's key, and low and slow for me, and as you can see, it's working. But just get yourself a little 1/8 ounce football jig. Like I said, North Branch Tackle has some great ones. I'll leave links in the description where you can find those. And just get a plastic that doesn't have too much movement, and get out there, try to find some of the deeper water, but again, some of the water that doesn't have that fast moving current, because these fish, they don't want to fight the current this time of year. But I hope this video helped you in some type of way. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for helping me hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. I can't thank you guys enough, but I'm excited to see what the end of this year and the beginning of this year has to offer as far as the fishing and what's going to happen. But I'll see you guys soon. Stay fishing, stay anchored. God bless you.